What's going on, guys? I'm going to talk to you today about the Borinqueneers, and I've talked to you about them before. They're part of the 65th U.S. Army Infantry Regiment, 65th Infantry Regiment of the U.S. Army in the Korean War, and 99.9% of the Borinqueneers were from Puerto Rico. There were a handful of them that were from the U.S. Virgin Islands, but the vast majority were from Puerto Rico. And before the Korean War, about a week or so beforehand, there was a lot of mock war games going on. And the Borinqueneers played the defending enemy soldiers. Well, the Borinqueneers did not allow the mock invasion to succeed. Okay? Or the mock liberation to succeed. Okay? They were that tough and that competent of an opponent. So when the Korean War broke out, the Borinqueneers were selected for some of the most dangerous and some of the most difficult assignments. And they were largely responsible for the successful evacuation of the North Korean refugees at Hungnam Port. They provided a lot of cover fire so the refugees could evacuate safely into South Korea without getting shot by North Korean or Chinese soldiers. So we do not need to overlook their accomplishment. God bless the Borinqueneers for all that they did. And because of their accomplishments, the U.S. military for Puerto Ricans was integrated in 1953. Between African Americans and Caucasians, it was integrated in 1948 through Executive Order 9981. But in 1953, the U.S. military was integrated with Puerto Ricans and between Puerto Ricans and non-Puerto Ricans. And before that, it was segregated. And that's why the 65th Infantry Regiment of the U.S. Army, that's why they were their own unit, 99.9% of them from Puerto Rico. But after all the accomplishments that the Borinqueneers made during the Korean War, a lot of the prejudice disappeared, as I pointed out in previous videos. And we don't need to overlook what the Borinqueneers did. They deserve to win the Congressional Gold Medal, and then they also deserve to have a ceremony that honored them winning the Congressional Gold Medal. So they deserved both of them. They didn't just deserve to have a medal in the mail and one speech. And they deserved that part, but they deserved another ceremony as well because their accomplishments were extremely valuable and extremely vital, because after that mock exercise, one, the Borinqueneers were chosen for some of the most dangerous and difficult assignments because there was an 85 to 90% chance they would succeed, number one. And then number two, that showed, that allowed the other U.S. soldiers to plan the most successful invasions, to plan the more successful liberation missions, to plan them in a more successful and more timely way, and more efficient way. Anyways, if everybody's doing well, take care. God bless. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.